following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, y'all gonna hear some shit on this one.
Weed spot, cause I need pop medicine, doctor, get my head checked.
You're listening to 106.9 Twat FM. Streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear MDI.
And welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI. Twat FM 106.9. I'm Fear.
What up, I'm MDI?
What?
Usually you say my name and then I say hi.
Oh, my bad.
You fucked it up.
What do you mean usually? This is episode 3.
Yeah, I know, but so far.
I don't know if we can conclude in usuallys yet. We also got our buddy Alex in the studio here, aka the real Snerfin.
What's going on, guys?
So, yeah, we're going to give this a try. For some reason, our board is being a fucking cunt, so there's a chance that Alex's mic doesn't work. But, fuck it, the show must go on.
I'm not that important anyway.
Yeah, you're the color commentary guy every once in a while. You just chime in. But yeah, no, so this is actually my birthday weekend, and so Alex came up to hang out. We tried this wonderful little selection he brought over, the bamboo. Now, they don't sponsor us, so I'm not going to show it long, but you could. But anyway,
should.
Really, really good rum, man. So where'd you come across this pirate rum?
So my old roommate, before he became my roommate, had his own place, and one of his clients, because he used to sell pot at his house.
Yeah. As you do in Canada.
As you do.
I guess anywhere, yeah.
One of his customers, I guess the best way to put it, was actually a drink rep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he brought the bamboo. He brought some rosemary gin, which I will go ahead and tell you now is disgusting as fuck.
Ooh.
Gnarly.
All gin is gross. I've never enjoyed gin.
You know,
some gin's not bad, yeah.
I'm starting to warm up to it. A good G&T, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he brought this out. He poured one little tiny taster. He's like, here, just taste this. And I did. And heaven.
Yeah.
In my face.
Heaven.
Yeah, it was unreal. You can really get those notes of the sugar cane, the pineapple, the banana. It's unfucking real.
Yeah, no, it is. It's actually really fantastic. Like, I'm very excited. But yeah, no, so I kind of got a rule. Anytime I try a new alcohol, I always do a shot of it first.
Yeah. That
way you can actually get to taste it before you start mixing it with shit. And it was beautifully clean.
Right.
And then a nice burn at the end, which is exactly what you're looking for.
No, of course. And it's pretty smooth. And like I said, like, you can drink that fucking dirty, neat, however which way you want. It is...
Dirty it up.
Dirty it up. Always dirty it up. It is so good.
So the cool thing is this is the original, and then there's another like aged 12 years one or something that we were looking at.
And it's like aged so many years in bourbon barrels, and then they switch it to either a cognac or a brandy barrel at the end.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had
That'll
it.
give it sweetness.
But,
yeah.
Sweetness and apparently peppery flavor.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, that's what's really cool is because you were talking about this the last time you were up, and then you kind of have to run around Calgary to find it. But
yeah, that stuff is a rarity in Calgary. I don't understand why. Like, I have to call around sometimes to see if I can even find it. And then, of course, your local liquor store, a little tiny hole in the wall, is got a fucking stockpile of it. A pirate stockpile.
Yeah, like Blackbeard
should have bought
just showed
3
up.
to take home with you.
No shit.
Yeah, fuck.
But yeah, no, it's really good shit. So yeah, thanks for hooking that up.
Well, no, of course, it's your birthday.
Yeah,
you need something special for your birthday. I wasn't gonna just bring a little tiny nug of weed. Like, I had to.
Which
was fucking awesome
as
well.
The weedy brat was
what?
Too.
I know you said it a few times. My brain couldn't. What was the name of it?
Purple Voodoo.
Purple Voodoo. Okay, I think I did tag it as that, but then after I hit send, I'm like, I just made that up. That's not real. But yeah, it was gorgeous. Oh man, I love like purple flowers. Purple. Oh my god, it was beautiful. It broke up really nice and it smoked really nice.
Mm-hmm. It did. It was. I loved it.
Super good. Kind of fruity, a little berry-like.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a little
Yeah.
berry light. Yeah,
No, it definitely had a lot of the
it's
like
gone.
the it's long gone.
Hey,
But
I brought it for you, so
exactly, yeah,
I
but
had to really try hard. not to smoke that.
that is fair. That is a testament, sir, because that was very good.
right.
I'm stubborn.
Yeah, because we just we cracked our last nug of our home grow. For anybody that follows me on Instagram,
Pour one out.
One for my
Yeah, it was
homies.
depressing.
Yeah, it was. And we saved one of the biggest nugs for last, and I could hold it in my hand, much like that of a puppy, and I was just like,
Or big turd, whatever.
Whoa.
or a turd. Yeah,
Big
depends what you're gripping, I guess.
I don't know a lot of people who hold big turds in their hands, but
Well, when it's like 14 Keurig, you got it.
When sometimes you gotta lift it up, like you're fishing,
ew,
just to kind of.
that's just wrong.
Pixar didn't happen. I mean, a lot of people think that that happened.
Remember when Logan was little and he used to come out of the bathroom like, Mom, Dad, Mommy, Daddy, come look. And he would bring us into the bathroom and be like, look at my poop. He
Like,
was-
what is it? He's like, I shit trains. Oh.
He would be so excited that look at my big poop. And I'm like, good job, dude. Look at me. Like, let's flush it now.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll just,
Yeah.
there you go.
Your prize-winning poop is gone. But
It was like
Yeah.
several times he did.
because it's amazing, especially when you're a kid. Like hell, yeah, as an adult, every once in a while I look back and there's a trout in there, and I'm like, I did that. I made that.
Oh my God. It's so
Proud of that.
When did I have corn?
Yeah, exactly. I haven't had corn in weeks. Yeah. Better talk to the doctor. But yeah, so yeah, Alex came up and we've been hanging out for the weekend. We also on the weekend, baseball came back. I know you don't want to talk about it right now.
Baseball came back on this past Thursday. Yeah, they just lost
But-
a really tough one today. It was
Fuck.
depressing. Went into extra innings.
Yeah.
We lost.
And then heartbreak, just fucking heartbreak. So with the new COVID rules, because they're doing a shortened, it's like a 67 game season or something.
Yeah, 67.
And
66 games in 70 days or some shit. I don't know.
it's crazy. But they're doing it so there's a lot less travel time and all that bullshit. So people don't get it, since in the States it's still fucking
Prevalent.
running rampant.
Yeah.
Like, and your president wants us to open the border. Like, are you nuts?
Fucking idiot.
At a certain point, we're just going to start building wall.
But they're going to pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
That's
right. Fucking A.
That was a good one. But yeah, so baseball's back. So we go into the extra innings. So they got a new rule that they automatically start with somebody on second. So you start with
The
somebody in
last
scoring
person
position.
that was out. So it's essentially, whoever was the third out in the inning before starts on second base.
Yeah, which is really cool because you start off in scoring position, and it's like a way to not burn out your pitchers or whatever. And I don't know. What did you think of it? Like, I thought it was interesting. Did it really change the game? I mean, sorta, but not.
No, it did. I think it did. I think the Blue Jays played it wrong. They were playing for one run, and they shouldn't have played for one run. But that's just my opinion. But the Blue Jays play it safe always. That's how they go. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, no, I think it'll definitely make extra innings a lot shorter.
So yeah, so like MDI said, we lost a close one. So from one tragedy to another, last night we were hanging out.
Oh yeah, man.
We were
Got the news.
smoking. What are you talking about?
I was talking about Regis.
Oh,
You were going one tragedy to another.
We
and
can-
we found out last night that Regis
we can
filming was dead.
absolutely-
Regis is not where it fucking ended. though.
Right? That's true.
yeah. My birthday took a couple people with him last night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, keep going.
I was going to talk about losing Rex, but I guess this is actually a tragedy because
Well, we didn't really
Regis is
lose Rex
dead.
though. I thought I did for a minute there.
yeah. So sorry, I sent you the stuff, but did he just pass away of old age, Regis? Do we know?
I don't know. I
Probably.
think
Because I think he was 88.
He was like
Yeah.
100.
he was
He was like
88.
100. He was like a giant puppet.
That's hilarious.
So yeah.
He was kind of like a Muppet. He had a big head, big mouth.
Yeah,
Weird voice.
especially in his older age, he looked just like a Muppet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the whole thing is just how he's died. He has died. Like it doesn't say why.
So it was probably
natural
just
causes.
Oh,
right
natural causes. Okay, 88. I mean, that's cool.
Well, yeah, like
A hanging's pretty natural.
I guess. Usually not this day and age, but yeah, I'm sure it's a natural way to go. If you fall off a cliff, is that natural causes, or do they say?
Well, no, that's just natural selection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Still natural, though.
Yeah. So yeah, we lost Regis, and then we lost John Saxon, who most people probably know from. He was Nancy's father in Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, and
He's been in a bunch of shit.
that's the thing. That's the tip. That's where you guys will probably recognize him. But he's also been in a ton of shit. So, and I haven't looked because deaths usually come in 3. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody else is on the horizon or what. But be careful out there, guys. But no, those are real tragedies. Rest in peace, both you guys. But I was talking about we thought we lost Rex.
yes, last night we thought we lost.
So maybe tell the tale.
Well, you essentially, it was your fault.
Oh my god.
So we had been smoking some beef to make beef jerky earlier in the day, and when we had closed up the garage, we were done with the smoker. You forgot to turn the garage light off. So when we went out for our next smoke break, you immediately went and turned off the lights and then closed up the garage again. We proceeded to have our smoke, and we actually went from being in the backyard to being in the front yard because we usually have our smoke breaks in the front yard.
Yeah, it's a nice.
I like to sit on the front step because.
Well, and usually we have it just at about sunset or so,
exactly.
and it's like
and
a perfect
over to
place
the left.
to
Quite
go.
nice.
It's
man.
beautiful, isn't it? I love sitting out on the front
Fucking
step.
love it out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
No,
I know. You guys gotta.
so
you guys
peaceful.
should come move up here.
So peaceful.
You know, it's funny. I said that to my wife the last time because as I drove out, I didn't notice when I came in. There's a mattress right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you could just transfer to the Sherwood Park location.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
just down the street from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's true.
You could. You totally could.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, I can't explain what it is. I don't know if it's just the older neighborhood
Oh,
or
it's so peaceful. It's
there's just something so
homey.
peaceful,
It's
except
just-
for first thing in the
it's
morning, because you have a vendetta against the Ravens now.
Oh my God, the Ravens drive me crazy. Okay, let's go back to the Rex story.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus.
Tangents.
So anyway, we're having a smoke break, and all of a sudden I'm like, Vin is with us,
Yeah.
and I don't hear or see Rex anymore. I'm like, Rex. So then I get up and I start looking through the house, and he's nowhere to be seen. So
Well, yeah, because we were talking about something else, and you were just like, "Where is Rex?"
Yeah, because all of a sudden my brain was like, I haven't seen him in like 10 minutes. Where the fuck is he? Like, because all of a sudden there was an alarm going off in my head. Like,
Yeah.
where? Oh my God, where is he? So yeah, so I get up and I start looking around, and I'm like, maybe he ventured in with our daughter, like with Shabadoo, and in her room because she was laying in her bed hanging out. He wasn't with her, so then I'm like, holy fuck! So I come running downstairs, because he's never down here, but I thought maybe he went into the bathroom and the door got closed and now he's stuck. So I'm running through here. I literally, I'm pretty sure I went from the landing down to the 4th stair, coming down the stairs. I just fucking whipped myself down. And then fucking run through here, and the bedroom door's wide open. So I'm like, oh my God, he's not caught in the bedroom. And I just start fucking like hyperventilating. And then you are like, found him.
Well, yeah. So she gets up and she's running around, and me and Alex are sitting there still hitting the doobie, and I was like, I know he was out here with me, like. So I was like, the only other thing I did was turn off the lights in the garage. So I make my way back, and I fling open the door, and as soon as I flick it on, so there's a bed that we keep out in the garage.
There's a dog bed in the garage. Obviously, you all know we fucking baby our dogs.
Yeah.
There's dog beds everywhere.
And so, like, I flick on the lights. It's still kind of smoky from the combination of the barbecue.
Yeah, we had barbecued burgers for dinner.
The smoker, and he's just
Fucking awesome burgers.
he's just sitting in the smoke room, just like, hey, you found me, like.
laying in the dog bed.
Yeah, he came over, his tail's wagging. I'm like, man,
He
you're
smelled
gonna get me in a lot of trouble, man.
He smelled so good.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, he smelled like fucking jerky.
So by this time, I'm on my hands and knees
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs when he's like, I found around him. I'm like, oh my God.
So yeah, so you keel
Because
over.
I can't lose another one. I can't lose another one right now.
Yeah, so she
can't.
keels over and she's hyperventilating, practically crying.
They're not licensed here. Neither of them are licensed here because they're not doing licenses because of COVID right now.
Yeah.
So we've moved. We don't have them licensed in the area that we've moved to. He's tattooed, but he's not licensed in this area. So they won't find him if he gets lost. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they'll find him, but they won't know that he belongs to us, is what I mean, right? So then we'll have to go around a fucking pound, like all over the fucking place looking for him. Oh, so that's what was going through my head.
Any help? Because I was high as fuck.
Right? Well, yeah, we're high as fuck, and I'm like, he's not registered here.
Oh, yeah,
If he's
so-
lost, they won't know he's ours.
Because you're
Oh
baked,
my
your
God.
anxiety goes up, everything goes
Well,
up.
yeah, like fuck.
But yeah, so Shabs comes running out, and you're at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm talking
I'm
you up.
crying, holding
Yeah.
the dog, like,
I'm
and
talking
I'm
you
like
up. She's okay.
smelling
She's
him. I'm
all
like,
right.
you smell so good, and he's licking my face, like, hey mom, I was just hanging out in the meat room.
So then what did you say? You were like,
I was like, oh my God, I almost had a fucking heart
Yeah,
attack.
I almost
like,
had a heart
Jesus
attack.
Christ.
and then Shabs is like, I almost got out of bed. I know
I
exactly what you're
almost got
talking about.
up.
And I was like,
You
almost get up versus a heart attack? Same page? No.
I almost got up, and I'm like, first of all, you are up. Like, you're here in front of us.
Yeah, you crackhead. What the hell? Yeah. So I was just like,
Oh, that girl.
what do you mean? But yeah, so that was interesting. And then yeah, he smelled like smoked meat. for
Oh, he
like
smelled
12
like
hours.
meat and barbecue for the whole day.
Yeah, we were scared. He was okay with
Oh
what
yeah,
was going
he was
on.
totally fine. He was hanging out in the fucking smoke room. It was nice and warm in there. He had a bed.
Yeah.
He had accepted his fate. He's like, all right, I'm sleeping here tonight.
Yeah. Like, cause I walked up and like he wasn't crying. He wasn't.
No, he was in the bed. He wasn't
Yeah.
even at the door.
He was like, this is where I live now.
Just breathing in all that fucking
Yes.
smoky meat air.
just gonna sleep in the meat room tonight.
It's like I found dog heaven. I don't know. There should be more dogs here, but yeah. So that was the fun for last night.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and then so something that got brought to my attention. So Robbie K, he's a buddy of mine, metal guitarist, blah blah blah. So he sent me an article that I think's pretty interesting about what BC just put out the other day for safe sex due to this COVID stuff.
Oh, tell me it's the glory hole.
It's the glory hole. Yes.
What?
Yeah. So BC health officials, so BC, British Columbia, for any of our American fans.
All right.
Thanks, Robot.
I'm
And-
still connected Bluetooth. to
Clearly. Okay, so the BC health officials are sharing tips on having safe sex during COVID-19 to help reduce the spread of the coronavirus while getting up close and personal. Now, according to the BC Center of Disease Control, people can, will, and should continue to have sex during COVID.
Yes.
All right.
Agreed.
Yes.
But keys to safely do this with an emphasis on masturbation, giving that you are the safest sex partner. It's not the same.
It's not as fun without a partner. Even when you sit on your hand for a stranger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to do a stranger. But yeah, so they say choose sexual positions that limit face-to-face contact, so doggy, stuff like that. So you're not looking at each other. Use barriers such as walls, and then the example they give is glory holes that allow for sexual contact but prevent close face-to-face contact.
So where are you thinking of putting yours?
The glory hole?
Yeah. Like in the bathroom?
The parlor. Like here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Well, I mean, like clearly we have to do this at home.
Exactly. This is the only way
I
that we're
don't
going to
think
stop
you
the
need
spread.
to do this if you have sex with one person consistently.
I don't-
This is for single people.
No, but I have a feeling that this is how we're supposed to have sex now in
No,
the
it's
post-COVID.
This is the new thing.
not.
Look,
Yeah.
Mormons have the sheet.
So what are you saying? You're
Mormons have the sheet. The rest of us can have glory holes.
Exactly.
so you're saying you're gonna bring in a plexiglass?
Why would he
wall?
text me? I'm not
I
supposed
don't
to see
know.
you.
Oh,
It's
you don't
supposed to
wanna
be a
see me?
surprise. I don't know who's on the other side.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
No, that's dumb. We could just close these curtains in the parlor and I can stick my dick
I was
through
just
it.
gonna say,
Well, that's true.
And then the whole time you're just like, I hope it's my wife. Open it up. It's a fucking dog. Oh, God. Horrible. In addition, health officials encourage people to wash their bodies with soap and water before and after sex. Now, that's public health officials. I suggest you always do that.
Always.
I think it's not good that they have to even tell us that. Wash your ass. Any part that you want someone else to touch or lick or kiss or wash that shit. You nasty bastards.
Before and after.
Yeah. Avoid the limit of kissing or saliva exchange. Okay. So you can glory hole and take a shot in the mouth, but don't kiss the person?
No, never.
Who wrote this? Julia Roberts?
You can't.
It's a Pretty Woman reference. Yeah.
You can't get COVID from sex, but you can from swapping saliva. Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I know you can't speak moistly, but at the same time, if you're humming on a knob or something, isn't it passing through anyway? Or
I don't know. Maybe they expect you to have it wrapped all the time.
I mean, that could get fun. Just spit in each other's mouth.
She said spit in my
You're
mouth.
still... Why would you switch? Why? You're still swapping saliva that way.
I know, that's what they said. You can't do that. They also suggest wearing a mask during sex. Heavy breathing during sex can create more droplets that may transmit COVID-19. Yeah, if you wear a mask during sex, I'm passing the fuck out.
That's what I was just going to say.
For all you fetishists out there.
All you are ahead of the
Gear
curve.
up, son. Or daughter, whatever.
Yeah. All the fetish people are like, yeah, since like the 70s, it's fine.
I've had this leather mask.
Yeah. No, we went to the fucking chiropractor and I could barely get through that with a mask on. Sex, I'm fucking dead.
Because the chiropractor, you lay on so they put like that paper thing on the face part. I've words. Wow. They always have the paper sheet over the face.
Where your face goes, yeah.
So that's an always thing, but now you have a mask on as well. So then it's
so it's like double.
Yeah, well, it's worse.
But still, like if you're having sex properly, then a mask's gonna take you out.
Right?
But if you're also feeling sick, the best decision is to skip sex altogether. Especially if your partner has symptoms of COVID-19. Yet no shit.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. If your partner has COVID, guess what?
You have COVID.
Yeah, you might as well have some of that COVID sex.
Like,
what? Fuck.
Yeah, you might as well have the COVID sex. The BC CDC also says that the virus has been found in semen and feces and recommends the use of condoms, lubricant, dental dams.
The fuck's a
What the fuck is a dent? Oh,
yeah, look
geez.
that up.
Right now.
I went to look for my phone, but you have it.
To
dental
eliminate
dam.
further-
Oh God, that's something you put in your mouth to give a fucking blowy, isn't it? Oh, that's gross.
A blowy.
A blowy.
Blowjay?
Are you gonna suck on my penis? Give me a blowjay.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we gotta find this dental
enough
dam.
for these stools.
Oh, yeah, well, first couple pictures.
We're coming strong out of the gate.
Well, I mean, the first one is like somebody actually wearing a dental dam, which is just this, little sheet with some fucking stretchers on it to keep your mouth open. And then the next one, immediately right next to it, is a drawing of a lady putting one on her vagina. So
Yeah, I think that is it.
Entitled "How to Use a Dental Dam /CDC."
Oh, here we go. We're going in. Okay.
Gross.
Okay.
No, that's just.
What
I mean, like I'd rather just a fucking rubber fetish mask over that. That looks scary.
I think
scary.
I think it is. So I think it's called the dental dam because it's the same shit that they use in the dentistry like that. And I think you're supposed to put it over the chick's bits and then lick that, which gross.
Yeah, no thanks. Does
Yeah.
it at least come mint flavored?
Is this plastic ribbed for my pleasure, or I'd like it to taste like peppermint? Oh, put it on wrong. That's burning your puss.
Oh God, peppermint there. That'd be so bad.
No shit. Stick a ginger root up my cunt. So yeah, and then I went to the actual BC CDC and it's hilarious. Like there's just so many things. Don't share them with multiple partners. Make sure you have wash sex toys thoroughly. but not all can be cleaned with mild scented soap. Do not share with multiple partners. So now you can't share your toys. That's bullshit.
No sharing toys.
Wear a
It's
face
the
mask.
exact opposite of their mothers told us our whole lives.
Yeah. Choose sexual positions that don't face to face. Barriers like glory. That's right there on their website. Example glory holes.
Barriers. Wow.
Use barriers like walls. Like that's their PPE.
All I'm saying now is truck stops just got a whole lot busier.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. So, well, okay. We're not from the community, so maybe we don't know.
Yeah.
The like
I'm
glory hole
scared.
sex,
community?
yeah, like the sex fetish glory hole community.
Can we get memberships?
I just assumed that was something. I don't know.
I don't know how to join.
How do I get into glory hole business? I don't want to be on the mouth end. I just put the junk in the hole. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a porn thing. Like this, is it so used in BC that they had to be like, okay, we got to let the glory hole guys know that they're onto something. Wear the barriers. Make sure you're putting dental dams on each other. Like, I didn't think that we would have to say that, but here we are.
Oh, Lord. It's so weird.
Yeah, so that's legit.
You heard it here, folks. Glory holes.
Glory holes are the new thing. So if you want to have sex in this COVID nation, there's a lot of PPE you need to get. You need to drill a hole in your wall. I guess invite some friends over. Maybe do a ticket pull situation. I don't know how that works. But
Number 34. Just
Our government says this is the best way, boys.
now serving 5. That's.
You got your quake all wet.
I'm both satisfied with that joke and sort of ashamed of myself. But yeah, so that's just some of the funny things that came out in the last week. Is just that I love that people always reach out to me like, "Did you hear?" Like,
Did you see this?
because they know we'll talk about it. They're just like,
God.
I can't believe
so
it.
much for that, Rob. That was
Yeah, man. Thanks, Robbie. That was great. 'Cause, poof, I would have never
Right.
thought of that. Now I'm curious. Like, is the Alberta? Are they still saying that? Or they're like, you know what? We don't think anybody should be fucking. How about everybody keeps the fucking fluids to themselves?
BC has always been such a hippie nation.
Those hippies over there are just blowing each other through holes in the walls and shit. We don't want none of that. Just we're talking about pipelines,
This
not
is
sucking
Alberta.
pipelines.
Just go camping and fucking stay away from the bears.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh God, glory holes.
So then should we start a petition for more glory holes in Calgary?
I'm gonna check to see if it's on the
I've
book.
never
If not,
seen
I
a
want it up.
glory hole.
I want it updated in the.
Well,
We've done a lot
hole
of
in the wall.
traveling of Alberta. I don't think I've ever seen a glory hole.
You haven't been
Yeah.
going to those seedy fucking truck stops. That's why.
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess we've never.
How many truck stop bathrooms have you been in?
Not truck stops. We usually go to like the ones on the
Where
side
are
of
the
the
truck
road.
stops?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
I know.
Oh, shit.
I know that they exist. I don't know where they exist.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't think that this was kind of a thing that was happening, but I mean,
Yeah, like where is
like
a
most truck stops I see now are like a Humpty's with a
right?
with a gas station.
yeah,
It's definitely in the
Exactly.
Humpty's.
it's on the go.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go get sucked off it on the go later. Yeah, that's why the government says it should. So
Yeah.
not.
Recommended.
But yeah, no, we've traveled all over our country here, but I guess we're not going to the seediest
Right?
spots that we. Not that I ever want to. Like, I don't. You see the hole, and then you're nervous the whole time you're in the washroom because you're like, I hope I'm not on the mouth end, but I really want to be on the other end. Go to reach for some toilet paper, and a dong hits you in the arm. You're like, damn it, I'm not.
Now I have
sorry.
To suck it. Fuck.
God damn.
Is that a rule? If one comes through, you have to?
Oh man, it's like being iced with the Smirnoff Ice. You know, the cock comes through, and you're like, I better text the wife. I'm gonna be another 10 minutes.
Hopefully.
yeah. Go quick, buddy. I gotta go. I'm getting sucked off and on the way in a little bit. I have a fucking 2:00 appointment.
I have an appointment.
Yeah. But no, that's a strange. I don't even know what to say about everything. Everything is so weird now in this like post-COVID world that we live in. And like even interactions like at a grocery store and half the people can't follow the fucking arrows.
Oh my God, I fucking hate people.
But like,
they're wearing masks and they're looking at you like you're a fucking moron because you're not wearing a mask, but they're going the wrong fucking way in the aisles and they're not social distancing.
Oh, that'll be changing come August 1st in Calgary.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's already starting August 1st here.
Masks will be mandatory in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any public places. So
Which is fine, but
because-
follow the fucking arrows.
Right, and I have to wear a mask all day at work anyway, so like,
yeah.
Everybody else should have
Yeah,
to.
you're already doing it anyway.
However, I am looking forward to having to tell people, put it on or get the fuck out.
Right?
That is
Now,
actually kind of
can you wear like, because you work at a cannabis store, can you wear like a cannabis
Like a
mask?
weed mask?
Can
We're not
you-
allowed, due to AGLC compliance laws, I can't have
fuckers.
anything graphic. The colors that were set forth to us are anything themed, so I guess, sorry.
Oh, yeah. We'll
Oop,
bleep
my
that.
bad. You can bleep that one out.
We'll
Bleep,
bleep
bleep.
it.
Yeah.
We'll take care of that post. Anything that store themed
Yeah.
colors. So, I mean, these are pretty generic. So, like red, blue, black,
Yeah.
white, I think. I was like, well, what about green? Because our colors are green and
Green, yeah.
white. Yeah, no, that's
They're like, no.
no. And, we can start actually wearing cloth masks, the ones that you can just take home and wash, because they are available for sale inside the store for $4 a piece.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'll just wear the shitty dental mask that they give us.
Yeah,
It's
why
fine.
not?
I've gotten used to it now.
Well, and that's the one thing that I thought was odd is so the normal masks or whatever, I don't know the real name of it. It's blue side, white side.
Yeah.
And so Shabs looked it up and it was like, if you do blue side in, I don't know. One in means you're protecting yourself, and one out means you're protecting others because you have it. And I thought they said it was like blue in protects yourself, and blue out is other people. Either way, when we were at the hospital the other day, the nurse was like, "It doesn't matter."
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, "Well, Google disagrees, but you're a medical professional, so." I mean, one of you was wrong.
Right?
By design, for me, it's blue side out. It's which is what it looks like, the way the tabs are glued.
The way it sits, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know. I haven't looked that far into it. We just wear the cloth masks and wash
Yeah,
them
we
and
had
whatever.
I had cloth ones made, like ordered in Airdrie in April, like when all this started. I was like, fuck yeah, I had some made.
Well, and like a lot of like musicians, podcasts and stuff are starting to get their own made, which I think is interesting. Because I personally love one that said Twat across the face.
Right?
Yeah, so anybody who's listening,
Yeah.
we need Twat FM
Yeah,
masks.
Twat FM. Whatever you want to do.
Well, that's why I asked, because like I've seen really cool ones with like big marijuana
like a
leaves
big
on them
pop
and
I would
stuff.
fucking love that, but we can't have that.
That sucks.
And I don't know 100% if that's a compliance law or a company policy,
Oh yeah.
which our company's pretty fucking stiff. So.
Oh, I know they're awful.
Well, not just that, but I feel like, well, no, that it's definitely that, but on the same notion, like the AGLC, all of the government controlled cannabis stuff is fucking stupid, which we talked about many times on the last show, and now I will continue it on here because it's still fucking dumb. But
There you go.
I find that the companies at the same time hide behind the AGLC and stuff a little bit.
They do. They use it as an
absolutely.
excuse.
Like,
Like,
I-
crazy.
Well, AGLC said this.
Exactly.
Did they, though?
Yeah, did they?
Do you have that written somewhere where I can see that?
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
Section whatever, line 5. Like,
Yeah,
show me.
no, and that was the vibe I got when I was working in that area. I was like, I got a feeling a lot of this is being made up.
Oh, especially when stuff came from upper men.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
will not be named,
true.
Well, yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, but it rhymes with schmishmorphin. I was gonna do it and pulled out last second. But yeah. Some of the interesting, because we're talking about pot, we just bought our first legal ounce.
We did.
Which we got the original stash. What did we get? The hybrid?
You got the hybrid.
We got the hybrid, and original stash is through
Hexo. I believe
Hexo.
it is.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I
pretty.
enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it was pretty good.
That's what I have right here.
They've got some hash. Apparently, a lot of people really seem to like.
Really?
Yeah, just like a generic
Really?
black hash,
Okay.
and it comes in a 2-gram pack. It's pretty fucking decent. Like we sell out of it quickly.
That's interesting. Yeah, because we haven't tried like legal hash.
We have
yet.
not tried legal hash yet, no.
You did have that distillate pen.
Yeah,
and
that's the first legal distillate we've tried.
Yeah, and I'd buy that.
No, it's awesome. No,
Yeah.
I absolutely buy that.
I still prefer my gray market pens, just because of price.
Yeah. Do you find that the potency is the same on both?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
There's literally no difference. I've found that my gray market stuff hits a little smoother on the exhale. There's not so much cut in the throat. But I mean, that's probably because there's other chemicals in there that that hopefully won't kill me. Looking at you, vitamin E.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Notorious.
But no, you know what? It's actually quite great. People at Good Supply make a damn good vape pen.
I enjoyed it.
No, you've definitely sold me. I mean, you said it was like $40, and
However,
it was.
I'm telling you, you got to wait for the Redican stuff.
When's that coming?
I don't know, but I think we're getting some next week. I'm going to try to, you guys are coming out on the 8th. I'll see if I can stockpile a bunch of stuff at home.
So it's like 12, 13 days or something.
So you guys can try. I obviously have time.
Yeah.
But we did get a couple of their cartridges in like last week, and they were $30. They were $29.99, same quality as the Good Supply.
Damn.
A lot of people really liked them. They sold out. It took a couple days for people to be like, wow,
Catch
this is
on.
good. And then they're like, oh, I'll take about 4 of those.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I had people buying out the shelf.
Damn.
So when they come in, buy 2 for us.
We'll get that.
We will send you money.
Yeah, that's exciting. Because, so far up here, we don't seem to have quite the same amount of stuff. Or,
We don't look.
Well, see,
we don't
here's
go
the
to the
thing.
stores and look.
So I was going to complain a little bit about our local store, but I'm not going to, just because, I don't know, who knows, we might end up hooking up with them later. But the one thing that I dislike about what they do versus other stores I've seen is I like having the menu up that people can see it, and I also I really like some of the setups where you can see all the stuff and then you can kind of look on your own. I don't like the ones where it looks kind of like a fucking like an Apple store, but yet I can't find products anywhere. Like, it all
You have
just
to
looks
ask
like
them,
bullshit.
and then they go look in the back, which is so
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, I had to get them go
Do you
in
have
the back like
this?
4 times.
And then, let me go check in the back.
Hold on a second. Yeah, and they knock on the fucking...
Yeah, and then I gotta wait for that. Fuck that.
Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of qualms with my company, but I do love their setup.
Yeah.
I do like the openness, and you know what? A lot of new customers that come in that have never been there before go, "Oh my god!" Like,
it's nice.
This is really nice. This is really cool. I'm like, well, where do you normally go? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, well, why the fuck are you shopping there?
Yeah.
We obviously have 10 times their stock.
Yeah.
We have decent prices, competitive prices. Like, come this way. I would love to plug my company, but I don't think I'm allowed to.
No.
No. Unless you pay me, motherfuckers.
No.
Surprise,
Thing
motherfuckers.
is, we have 0 social media presence.
Yeah.
And that is definitely a corporate thing.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Stupid.
Well, yeah, because I remember when I
They're
was
limiting their own intake,
They're
their
just
own profit.
It's almost like they don't really want to do it. They just got into it because they know money's going to be
They
there.
make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They don't realize that it's not a commodity. It's a community and it's a culture.
Yeah.
And they're never going to get in touch with that because there's too many fucking old white straight men sitting at the table. I've actually seen a picture of the board of directors.
I imagine.
They're all old white people. There are
course
some
they
women.
At least they threw a couple.
diversity hires.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. but they all white.
They have to comply.
Yeah. No, and you're right, man. That's the thing, and that's what a lot. And there are some that get it, but they're few and far between to understand that this. Yeah, and we're new. Like, we've only been smoking for a few years, but we have totally been embraced by a lot of the culture, especially online and stuff like that. Like, I've got some wraps that are coming for us to test out, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully they're good.
What's that name again?
It's Konuva. Konuvu? Ah, fuck, I don't know.
Kanuvu, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like
It's
Konuva.
Something.
Konuva. I don't know.
I told them to tell me how to say their
We'll
name.
figure it out when they get here.
Yeah.
They're on their way.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, they're just getting a little plug for free right now. So, you put me on
Are
the.
they though?
You put me on the spot. I started feeling like fucking.
Not gonna lie, I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, keep
and I knew
looking
it was
up. His phone's recording,
No,
man.
I could see the smirk coming. I knew he was gonna throw it my way. Now I feel like it was fucking what's his name and Sherry's Berries. Fuck, I'm gonna get pulled before it even happens. Fuck. But
He had that one fucking lined up.
yeah.
He was waiting
he's
to
ready.
pull the trigger.
Fucking got me.
Sometimes I got something.
Yeah, no, I'm
Right?
down. But that's the thing. So it's a community. It's not just about the weed, and like even people that aren't too into it, but like smoke occasionally. Like, we've had massive conversations with them. Some people just like to grow it. They don't even smoke it. They just like growing it.
Yeah.
And it is extremely fun to grow.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy that lives across the street, his dad does not smoke it, does not ingest it in any way, but loves growing it.
yeah.
Loves it.
It's great. I mean,
It's
you get this
fun.
little seed, and then it's a giant fucking weed plant. So
It's nuts.
yeah. So I don't know.
Seriously, dude, smoke it.
But that is interesting because I haven't been in the legal cannabis game since phase 2 started. So you guys have a lot of stuff. Like, how are the beverages selling? Are they something you
sell
see
like
going?
crazy, but I'm getting a lot of negative feedback on a couple of products. Flavor's not quite where it should be just yet, but I mean, I half expected that.
Yeah.
And strength is a little to be desired. So
right.
most of the sparkling beverages that we carry are only 2.5 milligram,
Yeah.
with the exception of one, which is a full 10. But
Oh, there is one with a 10.
there is a full 10, and it comes in a can like this big. It is a tiny little 200,
Like a mini soda?
222 milliliter little tiny can. And the more general consensus for flavor is it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Which
This is poopy.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But you want to know what's really weird though? I'll tell you.
Oh, here we go.
So,
right.
am I allowed to talk about brands? And I mean, I already
Yeah, who
started.
gives a
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Okay, cool. So like the tweed stuff, we've got currently the Houndstooth and the Baker Street, which are sativa and indica respectively.
Yeah.
They're 2.5 milligrams, but they come in like a giant. It's a 355 can, but it's a tall, thin one. So the equivalency for carry weight for those is 5 grams. 2.5 milligram dose is 5 grams. Do you want to know what the 10 milligram can is?
Oh, I don't fucking know. 20?
No, 3.
What?
Right. So where are these guys getting these numbers from?
No shit.
What?
I thought maybe it would be equivalency to what it would take to make that.
Yeah.
So like 5 grams to make 2.5 milligrams. I mean that seems a bit
yeah, the math doesn't work, but
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But the 10 milligram is a 3 gram carry limit. So how does that work? What is it by volume of can?
It's got to be something like
I
that.
am confusion.
Now, are they both 255s or?
No, so the 355s are the tweed stuff, and then the other one's called Deep Space. I don't remember where they're from, Houseplant maybe or whatever, but well, I guess which is a canopy company anyhow. But they're only 222, so they're a little guy. Now I'm wondering, is it by volume of can? But if that's the case, like there's only 2.5 milligrams in the large can. Why is that equal to 5 grams carry?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
No. Yeah, and that's what
Numbers
I mean.
don't work that way.
These rules. Like, and like,
I'm confusion.
like I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck we would talk to about that. Like I would like
Yeah.
to get somebody on the
Somebody explain that to
program that deals with this sort of thing to maybe fucking explain it a little. Like, I don't know, maybe I can reach out to Dana Larson and see if he's got any sort of insight into this, because when I had him on Fearcast and I was like, are you excited because it's about to be legal?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's about to be shittier. And so I'm just curious. I'm curious where they get some of this stuff, because some of the numbers that they do work with kind of make sense when you're converting from flour to concentrate and that sort of thing.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, yeah, like you've got this bevy that it doesn't make fucking sense. And then we all just have to be like, okay.
All right.
And then people
if
are
you
like, well,
say so.
How many of these can I get? I'm like, well, these are worth 5 grams a piece. Your max carry is 30. So
Yeah.
that's 6 for those of us who can math. And they're like, okay, well, then I'll just get 6 of these deep spaces. I'm like, yeah, you can't have 6 of those.
No, you can't have 6 of
Or
those.
sorry, other way around. Spin
Yeah.
that around. And it's weird. They're like, well, why are these worth more carry than these? I'm like, this has more in it. I'm like, hey, man, to take it up with GLC and or whomever is making up these numbers.
Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. And that is where it gets kind of strange, is you have to know your carry limits. And when you're mixing and matching with distillate flour and edible like that, yeah, I could see where that could be kind of fucking confusing.
Edibles are a whole other game. You can carry so much of those.
Oh yeah.
There's one particular powder that we carry. It's just a water-soluble powder, worth 10 milligrams. They are 0.66 grams. So, I mean, do that math. You can carry, I don't know, hundreds of them, if that. Like, that is unreal. Unreal.
Yeah.
But you can only have 30 grams of dope per...
Yeah.
Like that.
6
Oh
cans
my
of
god.
beverage.
Like once you sit down and you start breaking it down, man, fuck, that doesn't make any sense. Because I could grab a whole bunch of those, and I'm well within my carry limit, but I can get everybody in this, like, fuck, so many people loaded off of that.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's so fucked. Yeah. And so my buddy Jay, who he does Dopes on a Ropes and a couple of different things, he does that dope show on YouTube. Make sure you go subscribe to Clown Circus. But anyway, he was talking about most people buy the beverage and then buy that water soluble to dump into it.
Yeah.
And that way you at least get 12 mil of what you're looking for. But I would almost you should get the deep space in one of those, and then at least you got 20.
Yeah.
Like 20's got to be enough to kind of get you going.
Yeah.
But 2.
I need at least minimum between 30 and 40 milligrams to get me where I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I don't mess with edibles unless they're being made by someone awesome.
No, but that is true, man. We've had a lot of edibles that they're miscalculated. You can tell, like I said, that Ponder bar.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
Half was fine. It was like a perfect amount of high. And the second one, man, I saw the dragons. I was in space. Like that shit was ridiculous. So I mean, yeah, that's one thing I never thought of until we kind of got into the cannabis world and we started looking at these different things, where I get the whole licensing of it. I get how they only want up to 10 mils and you got to buy like 40 gummy bears to get there. Like, I get that because it's real easy to eat a bunch of them and then you're fucking bombed.
Yeah,
but
if you green out, that's it.
But at the same time, like, I feel like they need a little bit more numbers. Like, you can put a little bit more into it. But they're so shit scared of people ingesting this stuff and greening out. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna throw up and you're gonna pass out.
Yeah, you're not gonna die. You're just gonna maybe hurl
You're gonna
and then
feel
you're gonna
like
sleep
you're
for
gonna
a
die.
while.
You're gonna think you're gonna die, but you're not. But because
Might miss work because you'll sleep too much. But
now, have you? We can kind of round. I definitely greened out. Have you ever greened out? Not that I can think
I
of.
don't think
That
so,
one
no.
night, maybe.
my very first night.
Yeah, that's the only time that I've ever seen you unable to handle it.
Yeah, the very first time I decided I was going to get high, I did too much. I did everything.
Yeah, we did all the things that night.
I ate gummies. I was trying a shatter pen. I had 6 or 8 hits from a shatter pen, and then we went and shared a joint.
Yeah, we were smoking a joint.
And then I did more shatter pen, and then it was crazy pants, of course. And then she went home, and like 2 hours after she went home, the gummies were really hitting me, and I was just like, I don't like it. Make it stop.
Yeah, and I
It's
get it,
terrible.
but I almost feel like a
was
lot of people need to
awful.
go through that. Like you need to kind of know what you're working
Yeah.
with.
Absolutely.
It was the very first time, and then I was like, I'm never doing this again. I hate it.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, because that same night I came close because I was like, all right, well, fuck, we'll try all the things. These are gummies, they'll do good. And then shatter pen, and then we're gonna go out and smoke. And so we're hotboxing our car,
It was wintertime.
and yeah, because it was wintertime, and so we're out there, and I'm in the back. And all of a sudden, sheer panic comes across me, and so I reach and I'm checking the doors, and she's got child locks on. So my brain's like, "Break the fucking window, bro!" And I'm like, "No, it's okay. It's just we."
Yeah, because all of a
we're
sudden he's
cool."
like, "Can you unlock the doors?" And she's like, "Why?" And he's like, "Open the door! I need to open the door!" And we're like,
no.
"All right."
No, I went full panic mode, and then you were laying there, and you're like, "I don't want to do this anymore. Like, don't let me ever do this." And I'm like, "Okay."
And then I didn't for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then we went to Vancouver 420. And then it was like I got high just from being there. Like I didn't take anything in
No.
my own mouth or anything. But there was
As soon as you
so
stepped off the
much.
plane.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we drove, but yeah.
No,
You
just
As soon
out
as
of the
we
road
got
plane.
onto the beach where it was like it was so thick. We were high all day.
yeah.
all
Like we
day.
just sat at our booth. We
Just
never had to
like-
buy or smoke or do anything, and we were
just
blasted.
giggly and having fun.
Yeah, like fuck.
We weren't selling our stuff, but we didn't even care.
Yeah, and
'cause
like
we were having so much fun.
there's no footage of this at all because we were way too high to gather any footage of this. Fucking our camera guy, he passed out almost instantly, did nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was just crazy. So if you ever get a chance, definitely check out Van 420. But
I know I wanted to go this past year, but
could be your
then
camera guy
COVID
next
started.
you definitely will, man.
Oh,
now,
absolutely.
have you hit the green out mark?
Yes, 3
Okay.
times in my life.
All right. See, that's how you remember when that shit happened.
First time would be like the first time I actually ever really sat down and smoked a fat joint with a buddy of mine from Toronto. And we were at his grandparents' place because we used to just hang out there. And I stayed the night. It was like summertime. No, it was wintertime.
Hold on.
Now I remember. So we had to keep hidden from his Oma because she was old school Dutch. And
Why not?
yeah, no, definitely would not have approved of what we were doing. So we were situated in the basement, and we had to climb out of a window to get into the backyard to smoke this fucking giant L-Pape he rolled. He's like, we're going to smoke all of this. Well, he didn't smoke all of this. He took a couple hits off it and then pussied out and went inside. So I smoked all of this and didn't know what to do at this point because I already started peeking, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, there's like starting to roach. I'm like, where do I put this? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, where should I put it? He's like, well, not in the backyard. We'll get caught. So I had to like shimmy my way over to the fence to flick it into the neighbor's yard. It didn't make it to the neighbor's yard. And he's like, you gotta stop walking
Never
around because the
happened.
snow's crunching. You're making too much noise. I'm like, I don't know how to stop doing this.
I can't make the snow not make noise.
And then
The snow
I
is
had to
too crunchy.
I had to crawl back through this window, and my jacket kept getting snagged on like, I guess they had like little wooden. How would you say that? Like it's like the corner of the wood. It was loose, usually nailed on, kind of give like.
like a trim?
Yeah, like a trim. Yeah.
For those
Trim.
of us who fucking
See?
It's all about the
Drugs,
trim.
kids.
totally pulled that trim out of the window.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Because my jacket snagged. And then we get back into the room. I've found out the hard way that when you go from a cold environment to a warm environment after smoking, as soon as you warm up, everything
It hits
hits
you.
10 times faster.
And I think that's what happened to you.
happened to me too, because we
Yeah.
were outside, we were cold, and then I got in the house and I warmed up and I was just like,
So he gets me situated on the couch, and I'm starting to trip fucking hard. I can't control it. The room's not quite spinning. It's more like doing a washer wash just back and forth. I don't even remember what we had on the TV. I've got this blanket up over me because I was cold from being outside, obviously, in the winter.
Of course.
And I just couldn't move underneath it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. He's like, you should eat something. And he threw a Toblerone bar at me, and I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself out from underneath the blanket. I'm like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And he's like, you have to. I'm like, I can't.
I see dead people.
Yeah, no. I ended up passing out just from being so fucking exhausted from everything. That was the first time. Second time, not as funny of a story. was hanging out with some friends. We hooked up with some people at a local bar. Like, oh, why don't you come by our place? We got some beer pong and whatever. And he pulls out this fucking 4.5 foot green giant bong. And I'm already half cut. But these are new people, and I don't want to bitch out.
Right? Yeah. You gotta man up.
And he's got this big giant diamond bowl that's like, I don't know, 2.5 inches wide by 3 inches deep. And he's put keef, weed, fucking a little honey oil on top.
Oh, Lord.
Hands me the lighter, and he goes, that's all you, bro. It's all you. And I'm like, of course it's all me. I'm half cut.
I don't fear this.
I can do it.
I should have.
Yes, of course.
In fact, I should have. I almost died coughing. I'm pretty sure I definitely chundied in the bathroom because, well, I was already half cut. And then I passed out. And then I woke up the next day and they're like, you okay, bro? I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm good. And then the third time...
Passed out at a stranger's house.
I mean, they were cool. They didn't make fun of me to my face.
Yeah,
They could have cornholed you, but they didn't make fun of you.
Yeah, like you'd be like, you should never hit a bong that hard. You wake up and your anus hurts the next day.
Well, I mean, like, whatever.
I deserve that. Did you pick up your pants? I'm like, oh, you guys are funny.
Third time was actually more recent. It was only a couple years ago. The company I used to work for, who will remain nameless because they're a gray market source.
Yep.
Unless they sponsor us.
Right?
You, I should say. Anyways, I got a brownie from them because my buddy Wes, who worked there, he's this little tiny guy. And he'd be eating thousands of milligrams of edibles a day and still operate. And he's just tiny. He's like fucking 5 foot nothing, skinny little dude, just piling back the chocolate and brownies and whatever else while hitting a vape pen and then hitting the dab rig every fucking 10-15 minutes. He's
Good
like,
Lord.
He's like, you should try this.
I thought
brownie.
I was bad.
Yeah.
He's like, you should try this brownie. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll try that brownie. I got a discount, so why not?
Yeah.
It was an extra strength 300 milligram brownie.
Oh, Jesus
Sativa
Christ.
brownie. So sativas and I don't necessarily mix.
Right.
Anxiety.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get home. I've been excited for this brownie all fucking day. I just want to get home, smash this brownie in my face, play some video games with the boys. And I get in. I'm on an empty stomach at this point. The research is out on whether or not that actually makes a
affects
difference.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to say that it does make a difference.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I ate. One, the brownie was fucking delicious. I couldn't even taste the wheat. So
That's awesome.
That was a great point. And it takes about 20 minutes before I start to kind of feel things going. And then after the first hour, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Just gaming away.
Yeah.
My head's feeling good. Body's feeling good. Another hour goes by. I'm like, wow, I can't believe how fucking good this is. I thought this was going to be a little bit much. 2.5 hours after that, I've realized I haven't stopped peaking. And it won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And I'm starting to freak out because I'm like, I can't handle what's going on in front of me. Told the guys on the headset, I'm like, I gotta go. I'm not even sure I even told them I gotta go. I'm pretty sure I
just hang it up.
Sure, I just pieced out.
I get upstairs and we had some CBD oil booting around, so I was like, if I take a bunch of this, it'll at least help calm me down.
Yeah.
Which it did.
Yep.
Thank the gods for that. But as I'm in there, I'm stumbling around and kicking stuff because it's dark. My wife is sleeping. And I wake her up and she's like, what is going on? You okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just I think that brownie just hit me a little too hard. I need to calm down. So I took a bunch of CBD, took a hot shower for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just went to bed and passed out. And I will never ever overreach those limits ever again because it's not a fun place.
No,
It's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not for me.
No, and that's the thing. Like the one time I was out there, man, and I felt like I was flying through space, and it was nuts.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've never been like that, and I've never been like, you get like high and giddy where you'll just be like sitting there, and all of a sudden you'll just go. And just like, what's so funny? I don't know.
Well,
I've never been like that. Like,
no, but I don't think you have like I swear I've got ADD or something. Like there's always stuff in my head. There's always music playing. There's always videos playing. There's always like everything always going. And then because I'm high, I can literally like sit back and watch the films that are playing in my head. and then I laugh, and then I realize I laughed out loud, and then by then my high brain has already forgot what I was laughing at, and I'm just like, oh, if you were in here, like, hilarious things in here right now. Or I'll come out with random songs that no one has listened to in 40 years, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
be
it's-
there.
yeah, uh-huh.
I'm like, what the fuck? The Four Tops? Where the fuck did that come from? But yeah, and that's my brain always. Like, my brain is always like that.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to concentrate on stuff. And I've never been tested, and the more I talk about it, the more I was like, fuck, I probably should have been on medication. But like, it's not until I'm high that I can actually calm everything down enough that I can focus on things. And like, I think I need to like start doing voice messages, man, because I've come up with some really creative shit.
Write it down.
Right? I tell him all the time.
And then I've already forgot it. I had something fucking banging the other day when I was high, and I forgot by the morning time. I know it sucks.
You've got a smartphone that has a memos book in it.
Right? All you have to do is hit the voice memo.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to start doing something because but then you take that sort of I don't know, mentality is not the word, but the way my brain is working normally, and then you add just this copious amounts of THC in an edible or something, because I don't think I've ever greened out from smoke. I can smoke like crazy and it doesn't really get me, but edibles I can have a little bit and start going, and then if I have too much, I'm like that night I was in space, bro. Like, I was floating around. She was in bed with me, and I had to keep screaming for her because I didn't know where she was. Yeah, and then I could feel her hold my arm, and I could calm down, but it felt like at any moment I could just drift off and never come back, and like that scared the shit out of me, especially with edibles, man. Start low, go slow.
Oh, hands down.
It's what you got to do. And I mean, so between that and glory holes, I think we've touched on everything everything that we can during this thing. So we like weed and sex, so you got a little bit of both. Take care of yourself out there. But yeah, Alex, did you want to let people know kind of where they could search you up? You just got a new
I had to get a new Twitter
handle.
Twitter locked me out. Probably people were saying it's my own problem, but I don't know. They asked me for my as a security measure when I kept giving it to them. Wouldn't go. If you want to follow me for no reason at all, because I don't really do much yet, because I'm not famous yet, but I will be.
You can make it famous.
I can be famous. You can follow me at The Real Snerfin, TheRealSnerfin, The Real Snerfin. If you need any extra help finding my picture, it's a cosmic pot leaf.
That's fair.
On there, I pretty much promote you guys whenever you guys drop stuff, and I try to share and like everything that I possibly can. But if you feel like giving me a follow for no reason, I'll take it. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And me and Alex have been talking a little bit about possibly having him on Horror in the Pit, or maybe we'll do something else, because he's into the whole podcasting thing. So yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're kind of YOLOing 2020, man. Because
Right?
there's just, I mean, what else are you gonna do? So we're just throwing everything at the wall and see what shit kind of sticks. MDI, if they want to give you a follow on social media, where can I get you?
I don't know.
It's at The Real MDI.
I don't need to find me. I know where I am.
Other people do. Anyway, you can go give her a follow. She's kind of butthurt that she doesn't have a big Instagram following yet.
I am not.
But anyway, yeah, and then everything else at Feariness for me, or on Facebook, you can go like our page at facebook.com/fearandmdi, and eventually we'll probably start doing other things. But same with I want that to be our YouTube, but I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know if we need the 100 subs yet. We're at 40 guys, so we just need 39 more.
Just start making random accounts and just keep subbing.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just
keep subbing.
What do you do? Just keep subbing.
Exactly. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, as always, Alex, a lot of fun having you on.
Yeah,
Thanks for being on.
Very much for having me on.
And yeah, so if you like what we're doing, make sure you subscribe. I don't know if this is going to end up on the YouTubes, but share, follow, sub, all the good stuff. Sub on, I think you can on Spotify. We're on Spotify, Google Play, and And the big one, iTunes.
iTunes?
So, yeah.
The big one.
Yeah, well, it's just the podcast app now, but yeah, make sure and give us a 5-star. We'll read it out because we get notified for that, and who knows what else is going to happen. But until next week, man, watch what you're doing with edibles and use glory holes.
Absolutely.